So, on behalf of Miss Appleby, who was over there, okay, she's right there, we welcome you to today's Veterans Day ceremony. So, I am Joshua Hoff. I'm the Air Group Commander of the Lincoln Northeast JROTC unit, and today we are here to honor the veterans who are still living and who have served in our military. So, Veterans Day, unlike Memorial Day, honors the living. Memorial Day honors those who have fallen in service to our country. But Veterans Day, it is time to honor the living. So here at Lincoln Northeast, Veterans Day is deeply ingrained in our society because we have had Lincoln Northeast faculty and students in every armed conflict and branch, starting from World War II up to present day. So we thank you all for your service and your honor to country, your love of country, and your willingness to sacrifice for the greater good. So, today we will have colors come out, so please rise for the colors to be presented. Today we will have Lincoln Northeast Junior ROTC Color Guard team present the colors. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Now, the Lincoln Northeast Concert Choir will sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light
what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets and the bombs bursting in gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Concert Choir and Color Guard team. At this time, I'd like to introduce today's guest speaker, Senior Master Sergeant Michael Miller. He has served 20 years in the Air Force and he recently retired. He's been stationed in Nevada, Texas, Georgia, and Virginia. He's also been deployed several times to combat zones. And he has a lot of awards to go with that. So he has 2 Meritorious Service Medals, 16 Air Medals, 2 Aerial Achievement Medals, the Combat Action Medal, the Afghanistan Campaign Medal with 2 campaign stars, and the Iraq Campaign Medal with 2 campaign stars. Please join me in welcoming Senior Master Sergeant Miller.
That's all right, man. Thank you, Cadet Hoff. I'd like to start this morning by saying thank you to Principal Appleby for allowing us to have the ceremony today. I'd also like to offer my sincere thanks to the students, faculty, and staff of Lincoln Northeast for taking time out of your morning to honor veterans. As a veteran, I'm humbled by your presence. Thank you. As Cadet Hoff mentioned, my name is Senior Master Sergeant Miller, and I'm the new Junior ROTC instructor here at Lincoln Northeast. And as I prepared to speak to you today, I honestly struggled with what to say. Our nation's been fighting a global war on terror your entire lives. This last summer ended the conflict in Afghanistan. However, we still see images on news and social media of men and women in America's uniform fighting and putting themselves in harm's way. Whether they're fighting pirates and terrorists off the east coast of Africa, ensuring rights of passage in the world's most contested oceans and waterways, or helping partner nations fight violent extremist ideologies around the globe, our military members are still operating in some of the most dangerous parts of the planet. And some of you or some of your friends will be joining them this summer. So what do you say to a veteran today? Most of you probably know a veteran, whether that's a grandparent, an aunt or an uncle, a mother or a father, a sister or a brother, or even a family friend. Most Americans have a tie to our military, and they know a veteran. On a day that we express gratitude for military service, how do you tell the veteran in your life that you're proud of them, and maybe ask them about their time in the military? I'd recommend you start with a phrase that has caught on recently, and just say thank you for your service. Being in the armed forces isn't easy. It takes a lot of hard work and sacrifice. It can be very lonely and very scary. I know there were some times on cold, snowy, dark nights in Afghanistan that were truly terrifying for me. Despite the fact that I was in a helicopter with 10 other people, all of which were highly trained special ops personnel, I was afraid. I was afraid of what might happen. I was afraid I'd let my teammates down. I was afraid I'd make a mistake that would have a life or death consequence. And most of those fears were unfounded, but they were very real and normal for a person in a high-stress situation. I can tell you personally that hearing someone say thank you for those long and scary nights feels good. I'm sure the veteran in your life would love to get a text, a phone call, a message on Snap or Instagram, or however it is you choose to communicate that just says Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for being a vet. If you want to take it a step further, the next time you see them, put your phone down and ask them to tell you about their time in the military. Most of the veterans I know are intensely proud of their service, and the vast majority of them have overcome an obstacle or a challenge while they were in, and they would love to tell you about it. I think you might be surprised at some of the stories they have to tell and how you could relate to them. Finally, words without action ring hollow. If you want to honor a veteran, extend it past today and honor their service. When you get old enough, vote for whoever your conscience tells you to. Participate in our democracy. Get involved in your local community. Help your neighbor. Be kind to each other. Military service is about protecting and defending this fragile experiment we call the United States. Protect your personal liberties. Read the Constitution. Know your rights and exercise them daily. Educate yourselves on the politics of your city, county, state, and federal government. Don't just thank a veteran. Make their sacrifice meaningful by using the freedom they volunteered to defend. Ronald Reagan was famous for saying that freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We don't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Or one day, we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it was once like to live in the United States, where people were free. Again, thank you for letting me speak today. I hope you have a great day. Be safe, study hard, go Rockets.
That is Michael Miller. Let's get another round of applause for that speech. All right. Now, the LNE Concert Band, under the instruction of Ashley Cipher, will play Armed Forces Salute. The Army. get a round of applause to the Lincoln Northeast Concert Band. All right. So taps. Taps is important in honoring the ceremonial fallen. And so today, Sammy Berman from the Lincoln Northeast Concert Band will play taps. It also serves as a signal for lights out to many servicemen and women. So, Sammy Berman will play taps. Please all rise for this, and afterward, we will have a moment of silence to honor all of our veterans. Thank you, Sammy Berman. At this time, you are all dismissed to your first period classes. I would thank you all for your dedication and attention, and have a great Veterans Day. Lift a few points,